folks. Next episode. Sorry about the last one. Got a little excited. This one should be a little bit lighter. I don't know if I told you about the werewolf that raised me from 2 to 11. But this story is about his little brother. Well, let me change the hats to tell the story properly. I better put on the appropriate attire. Okay, well, there we go. Let me tell you about the death of Wadeo. Okay, so my I don't know what you'd call him. The guy that raised me, I used to call him Dad, but I don't know. Kind of seems pointless, right? You know? Well, in past episodes, I mean on the Mother's Day episode again, I told you about how my family is pretty heavy into the motor scooters. Well, my dad is kind of in that world still. But this ain't about him. We'll get to that one in a little bit. So he's got a little brother. He's got 5 brothers and 1 sister, but my uncles and aunts. And they're all in various different situations of motorcycling in different areas. But this is about his littlest brother, my Uncle Wadeo. My Uncle Wadeo was so cool, man. He was the biggest teddy bear. You know those guys. They look pretty wild. Got a couple pit bulls. Got tons of motorcycles around. Big old teddy bear, though. Just big old teddy bear. When I was a little kid, he used to take me to San Diego Zoo and stuff, and we'd be riding in his Econoline van or whatever. And the gear shift would literally be channel locks just hooked to the floor, and he'd have to reach down and just shift. He'd be like, "Oh, we'll get there soon enough, Jasper." You know? Oh, Uncle Wadeo. Well, this is about his demise, passing. So a few years back, he was on his motorcycle, hauling butt in Salt Lake City, Utah. And a lady didn't see him and pulled out of an intersection of the drive-in movie theater, her and her daughter. And he T-boned him. Instantly hit his head on the top of the car. Killed him instantly. His bike flipped over, flew over, and landed in the bed of a truck that was going the other direction. And the big to-do, right? He's done. Well, he was an anatomical donor. And so parts of his skin and skin grafts and stuff were transplanted onto the little girl that was sitting in the passenger seat or whatever, where it had, who got injured from the crash. And, oh man, that was a big to-do around my place. My old man lost his shit. That was his baby brother. He lost it. Okay? He was always on the substance of whiskey and all that, but this was like over the moon. This is when the great collapse happened. And so we had to go down to the funeral home for the viewing. And boy, let me tell you what. That was something else for me as a kid to witness. Walking in there, watching my old man, I think it's the first time in my life I'd ever seen any liquid come out of his eyes that wasn't like Visine. Yeah. And my Uncle Wadeo looked like he had been in a motorcycle crash face first. They had him all put back together, but there he was. And this is his hat. So this is what I got from him, and love you, Uncle Wadeo. Fly high, Freebird. Maybe I'll drive up and see that piece of granite they got you underneath. But start seeing motorcycles, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in a cage, look around. Take a look. You know, I think he was 30 when he bit it. Anyway, that's my story about Uncle Wado.